subscribers, old school subscribers, my TikTok family. Wasn't for you guys, wouldn't be possible. Let's get right into it, man. No further ado. Look, man, when you're on semen retention or after you've done semen retention for a certain amount of time, and you've learned how to, because semen retention is the shortcut to you learning how to take back your power and understand the power you have as a man. So once you know what I'm saying, acquire that power through semen retention, and then you're doing your intermittent semen retention spats, you're gonna get to be extremely into your bag, being the most you'll ever be. And along this path of finding yourself, you know, you're gonna be able to express yourself to your fullest, and it's gonna make you extremely attractive. You're gonna be alluring to women left and right. And here's the thing, and here's the problem. Women are gonna use your handsome selectiveness against you. You know, 111, the timers, I say this, these women will find different ways. You know, I'm not just saying that it's just to humble you, you know, because it's more than that. Because these women have been saying that men treat them like this all the time, like an object or whatever, and that, you know, they have pretty privilege and, you know, these different things that a lot of what we say know to be true. But women will use this against you. See, when you really find yourself and when you really dig in your bag to become your best version, if you get to be too attractive, I'm telling you, it will be a woman's job that she believes it to be, to try to humble you in every way possible. Even if the humbling is to not let you know how attractive you are. To, you know, there's women out there that always complain about men don't give them the compliments or whatever. They feel like guys are trying to humble them when guys say things like, well, you know, these women, they look so good, I'm sure they get compliments all day long, why do they need to hear it from me? Right? Well, women will say the same thing while complaining about it when guys do it. Women won't tell you nothing. Knowing that you look extremely attractive, got your stuff together, they won't say nothing. And then they'll complain about it when guys do the same thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. When you're attractive and select, these women, honestly, it goes like this. You can only be a certain level of attractive. If women almost feel like you're more attractive than them, they will find a way to gaslight you. They will try to find a way to make it seem like there's something wrong with you when there's absolutely nothing. But they don't, let me tell you, a woman never wants to feel like she's not the most attractive one in the relationship. So when you start drawing out insecurities, you're not only attractive based off of how, you know, God will rejuvenate you once you step away from women and allow for, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what semen's made of, like, you know, your brain fluid and your spine fluid and all this other stuff, your bone marrow. You know, when you stop ejaculating all the time, you allow your body to heal itself, renew itself, and you get more benefits than just that. It revitalizes you to the point where you feel like you're back, you know what I'm saying, just getting out of high school, trying to find, you know what I'm saying, a new career path and going at it the same way you did with the same level of ambition and energy. And that kind of energy translates. Women can see it, the vitality, they can see it, they can feel it. And that adds to your attractiveness. And then you get things done. Like a lot of women that claim that they're doing everything they're supposed to be doing, they're doing one or two things right now. They're either spiritual and they're trying to manifest, and they think that manifesting is sitting on their fat asses, you know what I'm saying, and just, you know, scripting things out in the book or saying things in a chant certain times of the day while putting no action to it. Or they're completely masculine and they're running around acting like a man, moving like a man, sounding like a man, farting like a man, all this kind of stuff, right? So, you know, they're all messed up. So when you're, you know, ascended, been on your semen retention journey, going through the dark night of the soul or whatever, had your tower moment, and then you heal, you're a representation of like a whole balanced type of man, like a whole, like you're a complete man. You're not looking for your other half. Your other half, you found it was yourself, you found God. So now you're just trying to add to who you are. Just like when you're having children, you don't need your children to complete you. It's just, I mean, what you do to add to your legacy and continue your generations and generational wealth, and I mean, on and on and on. So that's all that a woman is. It's you realize that you are the main character and the main priority in your life. Now, you're not selfish in the sense that you take from people and you manipulate people to get things from them. No, you just have your self-love thing going on. You're here for everybody. You love women, but you don't love anyone or women more than you love yourself. This kind of love translates, women can see it. It calls you to have boundaries, standards. So a lot of women test us all the time, right? They shit test us. And when they say certain weird things to you, when you let them get away with it, that's a shit test. So I normally check them. Like, they say something goofy to me, then I either let them know it's goofy or I say something goofy back to them. And then they always laugh because what I'm saying is fact. I just call them out on it and they always laugh, and it's almost like they like it even more. It's strange. It's like I said, a shit test. Like, they'll say something just off the wall that they know that, I'm not gonna do or I shouldn't be doing or whatever. And I just respond back to them like, what are you talking about that you want a picture of the royal ride? I haven't gotten any pictures of the boobs or the booty yet, and what I'm saying, stuff like that. Just let them know what's up. Like, how dare you even ask me like that? Like, just call it what it is. What's up with my shoe? Croc. Here we go. Get that up out of there. And what was I saying? Yeah, women, when you're on this level to where like everything about you is balanced and it's focused and it's aligned with God, it's super intimidating. It makes you so attractive that women don't know how to approach you. They're scared to approach you, and they're intimidated by your look, so much so that they will try to find a way to make it seem like you're doing something wrong by just existing. And they'll make it seem like, you have some type of, I'm just gonna be real, like some kind of handsome, pretty boy privilege or something. And it's crazy. So they don't notice anything when their channels blow up, or at their jobs where they're getting promotions. They don't never think it has nothing to do with them being a woman or how they look or how they sound. No, but when it comes to you, when you get yourself together, they'll try to discredit you and make it seem like part of what you have going on and your movement is based off of how you look. And like, God just gave you this look and you've always had it like this. And what I'm trying to say is they find different ways to discredit you and your hard effort that you put in to look the way you do, to sound the way you do, and to act the way that you do. This is hard work. You get up every day early. You're having to perfect your craft, so you're getting online or you're speaking at your job to perfect your speech and everything like that. You're trying different things to perfect your skincare. Some things made it worse. Some things, a lot of work went into it. And then these women will just act like you just woke up one day like this. They do any and everything they can to discredit the hard work that men put in. And when you work hard like I did, all you can do is go to my main channel, King David the Chosen. I've always been handsome, right? But I didn't always have it together like this. It took me a little bit to get my beard right, trimming it just right, you know what I'm saying? Getting my look right, getting my weight right, all that stuff. But they'll just act like, I just woke up one day like this. And then I'm only getting opportunities based off of how I look, trying to discredit me and everything else. See, they do this kind of stuff because they have these major insecurities, man. And I'm trying to tell you, when women talk, I just automatically take it like they're just projecting their insecurities onto somebody. When I hear a woman talk, I think about what she say, and I'm like, I think that's what she does. I think that's how she feels. I think that's her problem. Because most of the time it is. Most of the time they're projecting onto us their problems, their insecurities, you know what I'm saying, trying to get us to help heal them from their horrible life decisions in the kind of men that they were trying to fix up and make a better guy. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just getting a real man to begin with. They do this stuff all the time. So, I mean, when you're handsome and select through doing the hard work and through discipline, women will discredit you left and right, my guy. Women are going to discredit you and try to just make it seem like, oh, you know, you just got, you know, people watching you, or people into you, or getting promoted based off of how you look. And what kind of woman talks like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what men should even be thought about as far as looks go in the same category as women. Why are these women putting us in their category? They're so insecure and they're so wanna be masculine, because they're not masculine. They're what they believe masculinity to be. That's why when they get together with each other, it's super violent, because that's what they think that masculine men are. No, what they're doing is reenacting the kind of men that they attract, the men that they've been with. You know what I'm saying? And they project it outwardly. And so these are, whenever I hear these women speaking, man, I know it's just projected insecurities, and it's sad. So when I tell y'all I'm going overseas, it's not just because the women over here are leftovers and used up and single mothers. It's deeper than that. Their ideology, the way that they think, is competitive. It's not like man and woman competing, you know what I'm saying, against the world. No, it's woman competing against man in every kind of facet. You can't be with a woman that's competing with you, that's acting like, you know, you're a problem, and that they're settling. You can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? You can't, it's not possible for, you know, a real man to be able to deal with that kind of a female. So when I look overseas and they're just like, you know, all these different women, I forgot what this other country was. I don't think it was Sudanese. It couldn't have been. I couldn't remember, man, but this one was talking about, it's like 4 women to every 1 man, and we'll treat you, listen, we're done being tolerated, man. We want to go somewhere where we're appreciated. I want to go over there where the women are talking. It was like, yeah, you know, you kings come over. Damn right, I'm a fucking king, man. I don't want to hear about this queen shit. I don't give a shit about what a queen is, or what an empress is, or what a goddess is. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hear all that shit, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? You ain't leading nothing. You ain't gonna lead me. You ain't gonna lead the family. So what do I give a damn about that shit for, man? I don't. I want to get a woman that's talking about, I want a husband. I want a man. I want a king. I want someone that's going to lead me and protect the family. I don't want to be dealing with some woman talking some stupid ass American ideology while trying to date men and convince us to keep dating them while they're acting like men. Y'all are crazy and weird for messing with these women, man. They're confused as fuck. You know, see, they want to act like men because they've, again, like I said before, they've taken the bait, you know, where they've said they're going to find a way to separate us. So what they've done is they've used women, you know what I'm saying? These women have taken the bait, so they've been convinced that as a woman, you're weak and you need to move like a man, get a place, become some CEO or business owner, make a ton of money, you know, and what it does is it hardens these women, because what they're teaching them is, listen, you need resources and and you can't depend on a man to do that for you. You have to do it for yourself. Now, all of time, things have worked a certain kind of way, but all of a sudden, they start, I'm gonna tell you what it is, it's the ego. They were able to convince women with all this social media, through all these celebrities that they idolize, and now these same celebrities are aging out, dying alone, you know what I'm saying, looking ridiculous and crazy, trying to keep up with the young women, and still talking like, yeah, I'm waiting on the right guy, and I ain't worried about guys at all. Just bad advice. And these women feel like they gotta compete with us, man. It's not like it's a, you know, man and woman supposed to find each other attractive. We're not supposed to be looking at women like, oh man, she's so fine. I can't be with someone that's more fine than me. And women aren't supposed to be looking at men like, oh man, he's too fine. You know, I can't be with a guy who looks better than me, so I need to gaslight him and make him feel like he's less of a man. Whenever you're super good looking, man, it works against you. 10%, oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Well, back to the house, things gonna try to die on me. I had like over 20%. Well, it's been 14 minutes. But yeah, man, being handsome and select in this world, you're gonna hear all kind of crazy stuff from these women. So that's why I keep telling y'all, Best thing to do is take a year and just focus on us. And we need to be cutting these women off, not giving them no dick, man. Like, stop giving these weird ass women dick, and just, you know, save your seed, save your life. You know, if you guys would look up the STD rates going on in the states right now, if you look up, you know, how many women are on Section 8, welfare, housing assistance, all this stuff, man, food stamps, you know, and getting assistance from child support. If you look up these stats, you would realize that you're messing around with a bunch of broke streetwalkers that aren't getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would realize that oh, man, this is a bunch of streetwalkers that just aren't getting paid. I mean, they're putting themselves, and at least the streetwalkers, I think they got to get like tested these women aren't even getting tested. They're just throwing it around and calling it liberation. Like, they got all these different kind of words for being a loose woman. You know what I mean? And then y'all are over here picking through the trash, trying to find a diamond in the rough. Do you really want to have anything that you had to dig through all the shit to get? Absolutely not, man. If she wants to get you, then she needs to stand out the crowd and let herself be known. We're not going to scrape through trash anymore. We're going to put ourselves in the best situation possible, meaning going overseas and being around women that treat us all like kings, and then we get the pick of the litter. We get the best ones out of that. We're not going to keep taking scraps from the leftovers. We're pillaging through. Okay, she got 3 kids. Okay, no. Okay, she got 2. All right, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, she got a bunch of tattoos and a bunch of piercings. Ah, crap. We got to go through all this stuff. Come on, man. Come on, man. No. You know, and it's crazy. Only in the States, the better looking you are, the more you're focused on yourself and self-improvement. Do the women try to call that a red flag and call it a problem? It's only a problem because you as a man, when you're thinking, oh, that's a problem. And these women don't see that they've taken on the ideology of an oppressor. Like, they don't even want you to think. They don't want you to think. They don't want you to have any pride in yourself. They don't want you to have any, you know, will to want to improve yourself. No, they just want you to just take whatever everybody's telling you, which you're just a mule. You're here. You're expendable. You're not important. You're not needed. It's all about the woman and the woman's God and all this crazy stuff they're talking about. While these same women, like I've said multiple times before, how could you be God whenever a Pookie can convince you that, you know, he's the best option and you lay with him, make a baby with him? Give him the greatest gift you can give any man. How are you? It don't make any sense. More like you're the rib of a man and you need guidance from the right man, but y'all are out here trying to guide yourselves and you're losing. You're losing. Hey, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Man, I'm starting to realize how true that is, that not only are people not that bright, but they don't want to think. I mean, that's a video in itself, my man. I mean, what you're talking about. They don't, not only are they slow, but they don't want to think. They prefer to just go online, these broken women, and get a whole bunch of good talking points and things that sound good and make them feel good, and then regurgitate this stuff to whatever man or person brings up things that hold them accountable, and then just keep needing another dose of it. Because every time a guy asks him a question, they'll have an answer from the internet, and then he'll ask another question, have another answer. 3 questions deep, though, they fall apart because it's not any, you know, critical thinking. They haven't thought of it themselves. This is all crap they got from the internet. They don't want to think. And every time a guy starts doing this, these women just hold their head down, or they be sitting there, or they'll try to gaslight them or talk over them or whatever, or call them, you know, all kind of different names. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. You know what I'm saying? We have to stay on our focus and our purpose, you know what I mean? Because if you don't, you fall back in the trap of chasing women, and you have a bunch of women that don't even know what they want. They don't know what they want until they see a certain kind of man. See, it was all about a certain kind of alpha dude until the Sigmas and the Sigma wolves and stuff and the lone wolves came out, and we're a different kind of man. Now they're like, listen to the stuff you hear on the internet. Listen to these women are watching us. When I hear women talking about emotional intelligence, when I used to see women last year screaming on podcasts, but now they're all sitting there dainty and being quiet and being ladylike, that stuff I brought up. Don't think I don't notice that, ladies. I've seen you on the panels. They want me to get this out. I seen you on the panels. I remember y'all last year, especially you black ladies. Boy, y'all were masculine as hell, showing everything. And now I'm looking at you on the podcast. You're covering up. You're looking dainty. You're speaking like ladies. You're not over here trying to overtalk anybody. Bravo. I'm trying to clap right now. Bravo. I'm seeing the learning. It's already happening, which goes to show me that those women want a certain kind of man. Those women want us, the kind of guys that we are. Not the alpha guys out here talking this way. They want the kind of, they're adjusting according to the things that we're speaking about. I watch this stuff in real time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just paying attention to these things. And it's like, okay, well, if you want this type of guy, you want the kind of guy that we are, you got to start getting on board. Stop continuing to try to manipulate us in it. No. We're telling you exactly what we want. Now, you can make talking points for views and clicks, but remember, men are holding y'all accountable for what you put online. We're not letting y'all get away with that. You're not going to bash men all day and they be trying to date men. No. We're not doing that. You're going to talk to men like you have some sense online and show some respect. And that way you get respect in person. If you get online talking reckless with your big ass, funky ass mouths about how, you know, these guys did this and that, and then try to talk all dainty to the guy. No, we're not doing that, man. First thing we're going to do from now on is check your social media. I start talking to a woman, normally I meet them on social media, but I check all their social media. Any man bashing, any twerking, any weirdo, you're automatically in a certain pot. I'm not even gonna let you, you know what I'm saying, be anything else. Hey, what's going on, T-Man? What's going on? Facebook showing up. What's going on? We want romance, what's that mean? Having it. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. The devil is a lie. You're absolutely right on that. I wouldn't want to be questioned. Man, listen, man. My phone is about to down to like 5%. Man, I told you, man, you paying attention to those spiritual signs. I see you notice that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I see you noticing that stuff. Man, you know that I went to the gas station, man. You know, they got this stop and go. You stop in there and, you know, I'm gonna grab like gummies and things like that. And the people that work there, I'm always talking to them and stuff. I'm a talker, obviously. And this woman told me today, yeah, we're talking about you the other day. And I'm like, oh, here we go. And she's like, yeah, you know, we're talking about you. We think you look like Darius Rucker. I'm like, Darius Rucker? Hootie and the Blowfish? I look like Darius Rucker from Hootie and the Blowfish? I was about to say, y'all ain't used to black folks, are you? But I was like, no. I was like, oh, okay, sure. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Oh, so absolutely, man. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Absolutely. Two, holding it down, hitting the like button, and you guys dropping all the comments you're doing. You already know, my brother, that helps me out in the algorithm. The more y'all type in this chat right now, the better it helps me out in the algorithm. So I love that stuff, man. That's why I let some of these trolls spam it. Like when my ex's mother was spamming, I'm like, man, she didn't put like 23 comments in there. You know what I'm saying? Let her spam it. I don't give a crap what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Nothing true. You know what I mean? Not saying that about you, I'm just talking about her. Oh man, I got like 3%. Anyway, look, real quickly before I go, man. We're gonna have to stay putting heavy foot on their neck. You know what I'm saying? Not literally, but you know what I'm talking about, figuratively. And, you know, stay on our focus, stay on our purpose. This year, guys, I'm telling you, most of us are already doing it, but we need to take a step back. I forgot what video I was watching, but this dude was like, we need to take a step back from dropping dick in these chicks. And he had a list. I'll try to make sure I run that video. It was already, it's already a content creator that had the video. I'll go and get that video and bring it up. He has a good channel. But he's like, he had a list of a no dick list. And if they had this, no dick. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of kids, no dick. If they're out here being masculine, no dick. If they wearing long claws, you know, not wiping their butt, no dick. Like just different things of that. We got to put them on this no dick list, man, and stop dropping Pookies and Ray Rays included. Y'all, hey, listen, be held accountable. No, Pookie, Ray Ray, find something else to do it yourselves. If you improve yourselves a little bit, you can get higher quality women. I know you like to bum in their house, but think about it. You could be bumming in a cougar's house that's got a mansion or something like that, and you can be dropping dick in her. Why are you dropping dick in these broke chicks, man? No more broke chicks, man. They get no dick. You know what I mean? No dick. We're not playing this stuff no more. Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely. My phone's about to die. I'm gonna try to make sure I get the last couple words out. Don't you dare die on me. Listen, smash that like button now more than ever, because I'm really talking that shit now. And I know YouTube don't like that, but it is what it is. I need y'all, Soul Tribe. Smash the like button. Leave me a comment. Even if you don't agree, leave me a comment. I promise you I won't cook you in the comments. Even if you don't agree, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably just hit the, the like button and heart it out and just leave it alone, okay? But we need to grow the channel. The message needs to get out. There's too many lone wolves out here without proper representation on a mass scale. I'm trying to rep us on a mass scale. I got y'all, man, and I ain't never gonna change no matter how much money I get. I've been making money all my life. I've worked for the president and senior staff and all that kind of stuff and foreign leaders. I never change, okay? Money don't change me. Fame don't change me. Anyway, y'all, peace, love, and light. I'm your brother, and I love you, and I'm out of here. Dude, look, man, I gotta get off of here. I'm gonna get back over here and drop another video.